Welcome back to Kind Words. I'm Dear Darling, and let's try and make the world a little bit better today. So as you can maybe see between the previous episode is, broken isn't the same as unfixable. Marissa Maya of Lunar Chronicles. I did not know you can click on these. Someone, somewhere is secretly loving you. Oh no, I'm busted. Oh, these are what say nice things are. You're so beautiful, you know that? Oh. Anyway, what I was going to say is I decorated a room with all these little sticker things, which I've actually completely forgot that you could do. So there we go. Not that one. Oh, someone sends a thanks. Oh yeah, I got some other thanks back as well, which is quite nice. I had about 3 of them before, so that's 3 more there. Everything will be okay if the right people understand. I didn't even know you can rotate. I didn't even know there was stuff to do here, apart from write letters, to be honest. And as for writing letters, let's go write some more letters. The last letter, again, I couldn't send it for some reason. I tried for a few more minutes and a few more times, but it didn't work. So I'm sorry, that person. So need some cheering up. Mind sending me your favourite fun facts? The stranger the better. Did you know people used to think giraffes were mythical creatures? Dear A. 2, 3, 4. I don't know how fun these. I don't know how fun these are, but certainly something. 1, 2, 3, 4. Watches in advertisements are usually set to 10. I think it's 1010 because it looks like a smiling face. Because it looks like a grin. Or so I'm told. 2, 3, 4. Does sleep together holding hands so they don't drift apart. What other random fun facts do I know? It's really hard to think of things like this just like off a cuff, I think. I'm told to communicate to a cat that you're friendly with them when you make eye contact with them. You should slowly turn your head away. Blink slowly. I do this all the time now. Lots of love and wishing you the best. 2, 3, 4. I think those are all true. I hope they're all true. Those are all facts that I believe to be true. I'm in deep love with my wife since 15 years now, but sometimes I just feel she does not give me enough love. I know it comes from me as I am very sensitive and need a lot of hugs and kisses. Maybe I'm selfish in a way. Dear S. 3, 4. Okay. I don't think that's necessarily true. I think love is complicated as it's different for a lot of people. Everyone expresses their love in a different way, and everyone likes to receive love in a different way. I believe it's called your love language. Sounds like to me that you love to receive physical affection, but perhaps your wife doesn't show love through that way. Maybe she uses her words or her actions, or is just more stoic. XOX, because I can't fit in lots of love or best wishes, so we do that. Dearest, I don't think that's necessarily true. I think love is complicated as it's different for a lot of people. Everyone expresses love in a different way, and everyone loves... Excuse me. Everyone likes to receive love in a different way. I believe it's called your love language. Sounds to me that you love to receive physical... Oh, why don't I just do that to save space? Lots of love and best wishes. Sounds to me that you love to receive physical affection, but perhaps your wife doesn't show her love that way. Maybe she uses her words or her actions, or is just more stoic. Have an honest talk with her if you can. Lots of love and best wishes. There we go. What plant would you recommend for a really small bed of flowers? Dear H. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm not a gardener, so I'm not sure how easy they are to look after or anything. But for a really small bed of flowers, maybe pansies would be good. I think they're pretty small. Let's just use my Animal Crossing knowledge on them. When I was a child, we had daffodils as well in small, very thin beds of flowers on the sides of our garden, so perhaps that could work too. I can be more help. I hope your flower bed is really pretty. Lots of love and wishing you the best. Oh, I didn't put paragraphs 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's true, I'm not a gardener at all. Maybe I should get into gardening. I do like flowers quite a lot, to be fair. Is it the anxiety to stay at home, or do you all drink more too? Dear F, 1, 2, 3, 4. I can say that. I don't think I've drunk any more than usual, to be honest. I haven't drunk any more than usual during these times, but I certainly have heard of a lot of people who have. I think it's probably quite a natural response to these times. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do be careful though. Don't drink responsibly, and please don't use it as an unhealthy coping mechanism. No one wants anything bad to do. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hopefully things will improve soon, but until then, do your best to hang in there. All in this together. 1, 2, 3, 4. Lots of love and wishing you the best. I thought I got over the feeling of hating every moment of every day and having thoughts of ending it. I guess I'm not. I have no motivation, no passion, and nothing to look forward to. If you can relate and give advice, please do. I need it, thanks. Well, I don't feel that way anymore, but perhaps I used to a little bit. I'm sorry for your situation. It's super it feels hopeless. tell a lot of the time, but I can tell you from experience that things do get better. Though I imagine people tell you that all the time. Already, 1, 2, 3, 4. Things that kept me going were forcing myself to keep to a certain schedule. Simple things like waking up, brushing my teeth, eating a meal. There's some comfort in routine procedures, I find. 1, 2, 3, 4. Lots of love and wishing you the best. Good luck, Jay. I hope you can stay strong. Is there anyone out there who can't stand mobile phones like I do? Everyone is just about their new iPhone or whatever and paying hundreds to have the newest one, and when they are with others they just stare on their screens. Dear H. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like you. People might be with other two. Bit 1, 2, 3, 4. My friends really like phones. Let's discuss newest models and things like that. Some even buy every new model that comes out, but I've not had them. Some it's just a hobby they're interested in. I like to see how technology advances and what new things each generation of phones bring. But to be fair, they aren't always on their phones when we hang out. 2, 3, 4. Lots of love and best wishes. Sounds like that sort of person has a bad run-in with people who are phone addicts, maybe. I'm not sure. Or perhaps they're just using sweeping generalizations, but I like to assume they're not using sweeping generalizations like that. You never know. I have a 2nd degree burn from my eye in the area near my right elbow. I accidentally popped the blisters and also tore a substantial amount of skin. I washed the wound and applied aloe vera gel on it. Any advice for self-healing remedies? Thanks. I am not a doctor, so I do not feel comfortable trying to respond to this sort of thing with any sort of medical advice, so I'm sorry, Em, but I hope someone knows much more than I do, because I have no idea. I'm always feeling lost, tired and alone, even with supportive friends and great partner, etc. I've been feeling increasingly alone and less human. Dear J. 2, 3, 4. I'm sorry to about the difficult times you're going through. Things improve in your future. Sounds like you might be going through some. Is the word I'm thinking of depersonalization? Hold on, depersonalization. Or disassociation is probably what I'm thinking of. Some depersonalization is disassociation. Awesome. Disassociation. That's not how you spell that. Disassociation. That seems more reasonable. Times like that, it's really hard to remind yourself that. It's hard to not remind yourself. In times like that, it's really hard to feel times like that. I don't know how to express them in some words. Basically that the things like supportive friends and great partners and all your support circles feel like we have no effect, I suppose is what I should say. It's hard to remember you're not alone, and even harder to feel like you have support, even when you can logically reason like you do. If you can perhaps reach out and seek help. Things too. Always. Early. It's always the best. It's always good. 1, 2, 3, 4. Lots of love and hoping the best. For the best. Sounds like we're going through some rough times. Perhaps I've already reached out and sought help anyway, but you know, just want to make sure. Tell people to get help if they can. What is your method to not stay in bed too long? I really like to get back out of bed soon and start the day with sport or reading, but I can't push myself. Dear H. 1, 2, 3, 4. I did in university was put a loud alarm on the other side of the room, so I'd have to get out then to turn it off. Also, it's also helpful to get everything you need in the morning prepared for evening before. Clothes, pack bags, etc. Pick out clothes, etc. I suppose there's not really much backpacking needed to be doing during quarantine. Use it. Can make it for your morning self for more likely you'll get out bed sooner. Really cool. Also, you can try saying count of 3. I'm going to get up, then counting yourself in and just pushing through. 1, 2, 3, 4. Lots of. That's not used about lots. Lots of love and best wishes. To be fair, I don't have as much trouble as I feel like as some other people might do getting up in the morning. Sometimes. I do not understand this language. It's Spanish, I suppose, but to continue my thought. Those are some sort of things I did in university, especially because university made me much more sleep deprived. But yeah, if you just give a willpower to be like, whoa, I'm gonna get up now. It's a lot easier. How much of it's gonna read? Conocí hace unos días a una persona que me... Okay, I'm not even gonna try Spanish that I don't know, so sorry. I've had this one before. But it didn't send, right? Let's try again. Oh no, wait, maybe it did send. I feel like it didn't send. So I'm not sure if it will send again. Oh, I've had this one as well. Anyone enjoying Animal Crossing in quarantine? I love it, but it feels lonely without friends to play with. Dear F. 1, 2, 3, 4. Absolutely. I love playing Animal Crossing. I was super excited when New Horizons came out. 1, 2, 3, 4. To be fair, I play by myself a lot, but sometimes I prefer it that way. I know I used to live on all crossing forums when I want to make some more friends, so try. There's usually tons of friendly people too who also want people to play with. You the best. So many Animal Crossing things, I suppose they sort of go hand in hand, being wholesome games. So it appears quite often in these letters. Sometimes I play video games while I'm working from home. The guilt I feel for doing this offsets any enjoyment I get from it. When I was in the office, I just stare blankly into distance, sometimes because I was bored AF. Okay, 3, 4. Got that when I was in uni. University, I should say. I played some games and feel super guilty about the fact I wasn't working. But the reality is that when I was working for long periods of time, I was just not focusing at the end. Sounds like to me that you would just be... You would be equally focused after some time. So it's just a short way to rejuvenate yourself before you get back to your work. As long as you do it responsibly, no guilt. You can't. Breaks are important. 1, 2, 3, 4. Lots of love and wishing you the best. It's true. Take breaks in your, well, at least for studying at least, and I'm not sure how much it will apply in the workplace, but take breaks like every half an hour or so, short breaks, so you can refocus your mind, because it's really hard to study continuously for multiple hours in a row. And it doesn't work, and it's very ineffective. Anyway, my girlfriend really struggles while self-isolating. We live together and I do everything I can to support her, but I can't help her with lack of socializing and outside activities. I'm doing fine about such things, but I wish I could help somehow. Dear T. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's definitely rougher for some people compared to others. It's not something that affects me that much, but does for my friends. Perhaps we should set up some try to spend as much time as possible in video calls desired service so they can stay connected. Otherwise, finding a new hobby to pick up. To fill time is also extremely helpful. Even if you can't meet up in person, you can still have online social events like pub quiz. Friend did us for self-love and wishing best wishes for you too. That is not gonna fit. And best wishes. We'll just leave it at that, perhaps. For a long time I felt so alone. I don't really know why. I just don't think I'll make it anywhere in life with a mindset I have right now. I don't know who I am anymore, who wants to be a lost soul and missed a bunch of others. Dear A. It's certainly a difficult situation to be in. I think it's a perfectly normal thing though to go through, so you're definitely not alone with feeling lost in life. Sometimes it's how your life feels really aimless, as maybe you achieve a goal or something, and then you're left like, what now? Honestly, there's no real answer. That sort of thing it's something you have to answer for yourself. But take things slow, step by step. Start setting goals to get things done. We'll see. Changes soon. Not sure if that's the best advice, but we'll do that. And then we'll take the time to say something nice, I think, just at the end of this, just to round off this episode, like usual, and maybe we'll catch some more nice things that people are sending our way. So, got some love to spread. What should we say this time? Wishing you the best. Wishing you the best. If you're going through a tough time right now, here to tell you that things will definitely get better. Just hang in there. You can do it. From dear. Send. Someone sends their thanks. Someone else sends their thanks. Someone sends their thanks. Well, people are really quick with sending their thanks, to be honest. And we still have a minute, so you know what? I'm gonna make a request. This is your first request for letters. I'm so proud of you. Remember, these kind folks are still strangers on the internet. Don't reveal anything too specific about who you are. Do not share links or usernames to Discord, Twitch, or other websites. But do share enough about what's on your mind that people can sympathize with, or maybe even something similar they struggle with. Maybe something like, I'm sad I haven't made any friends at my new job, or I've got a date on Saturday and I'm sure I'm going to screw it up. Whatever you're going through, you'll probably not be the only one. Well, I was planning to do one of those positivity ones where people tell stories and that sort of thing, so I don't have any issues, but I'm gonna say thank you for taking the time to respond to letters and help someone you don't know out. 2, 3, 4. Is that a stranger in your life who did something that had a big impact on you? What if... Let's try something like that. Thank you all for taking the time to respond to letters and help someone you don't know out. You're the best. Is there a stranger... Has there been a stranger in your life who did something that had... who had a big positive impact on you? What did they do? Did you see them again? Did you ever see them again? I'd love to know. And we'll see, I suppose, next time what sort of requests will happen. But first, you put a request. I will run this right over to the post office to be copied and sent all over the world. All set. It may take a little time for people to reply. They may even send you a sticker. In the meantime, maybe write someone else a letter. So we'll see. Oh, someone sends a thanks. Someone else sends thanks. Someone else sends thanks. People are really quick with sending thanks back, my word. But anyway, with that request going out, hopefully in the next part, we can start seeing some more of these requests come back and more of these letters come back, and we get to hear some other strangers' stories about some random strangers in my life who left a big positive impact on them. But until then, if you have been watching, thank you very much. This has been Kind Words, and I've been Dear Darling. I hope we can see each other again, but until next time, it's a farewell for now, so I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.